Forward to this matchup.
Oh, as am I. Wily Will found his way onto the tour in a very unusual manner, and he kept himself there. The pressure is not too much for him. He can handle anything. He's a fierce young man, a young man of the future. And, I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with his game. Where can you beat him? Where can you see any of those defenses? He's very confident. And as I said, Luke, he can take that pressure.
Yeah, well, he might be slight in stature. I think he's 160 pounds really wet, but he's big on confidence and bold with his iron play. There is not a flag he won't fire at. So if you want to beat Will Zalatoris, you better go hole hunting.
Wow, showing Will Zalatoris that this rivalry is indeed not to be taken lightly.
Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's currently in 4th place.
Oh, that's a beauty. Great shot from the bunker. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. And the third hole here at Old Marina Golf Club looks very familiar, Rich. Par 4, playing 440.
Luke, if you're a fan of Pebble Beach Golf Links, you're absolutely going to love this hole. Just 444 yards for the back. Driver really isn't necessary, as there's out of bounds over on the right-hand side that comes into play in a hurry. Just avoid the bunkers on the left-hand side. Find the fairway. Second shot plays slightly uphill. Actually looks like an infinite edge pull. It's really difficult to judge distance control with that second shot. Still a great hole, one that you dearly love to make birdie on.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard.
Come on, ball. Come on.
Okay, steady now. Okay, that hole's behind you now. Currently 1 under for the round.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
That's heading for the fairway. Well, Rich, this won't come as a big surprise, will it? Because there's a lot of people talking about this player. They've been performing beautifully all season, and many think they can win this event.
It's never a surprise when you speak this player's name. They've been so good all year long. They've got to be one of the favorites, not only for this tournament, but also for the season-long FedEx Cup.
A chance to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. A good putt to make. 8 feet to the cup.
Adesso ti insegno un tiro della Madonna. Prendi ispirazione.
Great putt. And with that, he'll move to 3 under par. And after that hole, he's no longer sharing top spot. He's at the summit all alone. Well, that's huge momentum there. Coming off the eagle.
No,
time to hit another good drive.
Online ho provato l'altra sera, ma si blocca.
Yeah, not a bad effort that one. Up on
Cioè
the
va,
green,
ma ci mette 10 anni a trovare una partita.
Will he be able to get out of this one?
They'll have to channel their inner Severiano Ballesteros here. This needs good hands.
Putting for birdie here. Just didn't drop.
Secondo te Uli era un bel tiro.
This putt of about 7 feet to the hole.
This for par.
Was that a rush of blood? Well, that's providing some hope to the rest of the field as our leader stumbles with a bogey. Here we are at the 6th hole. That's a nice looking tee shot, that one. And they're playing from about 140 yards out. Currently leading by 2. This one needs to kick left. That's a great shot into birdie range here at the 6th.
Gotta like their chances from there.
This putt coming up is for birdie. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And as they leave that hole, Rich, you'd imagine a little bit frustrated after such a great shot in. Teeing off here at the 7th.
Bravo. Di velocità.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Sitting at 2 under. Currently tied for top spot. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot.
Sì,
This player's really going after it here, Rich.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
I've been all around this, tried to read it, just can't see it, but he's got about 22 feet.
Looking really good.
Oh, sì,
Well done. And that will take him to 4 under. And with that hole finished, they're currently in the lead, with Brooke Henderson following in second.
Non nella sabbia, per amor del Signore.
Mettilo un video in culo.
Magari.
Wow, what a shot. 11 feet left to the hole. That's frustrating. Good putt for par coming up. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage.
Senti che non ciocca bene.
Un malditino in culo.
Sì.
That's a good-looking shot there.
Se ti prendo la testa te la picchio così.
He's looking at perhaps 175, I'd say.
Should find the green.
Mamma mia.
That's a super shot. That's another green in regulation.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens in regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
You always like that on long putts when you just have to go ahead and tap it in stress-free. Well, Rich, this is the pivotal final 9 coming up, and the players perfectly positioned. They've given themselves a chance.
After 9, so far so good. It's great to see these two players stepping up, getting the best out of the games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament.
Rich, there's plenty of paths to the PGA Tour, but few seem to bash their way to the PGA Tour quicker than Will Zalatoris. It was an immediate impact he had, and it's just such an exciting game he possesses.
Watching him go from the Corn Ferry Tour and essentially bypassing all of that fairly immediately with the 3 wins and getting onto the PGA Tour and having such a profound effect when he was out there really is quite astonishing. Without getting the win, but seemingly in contention each and every week out there, you feel the sky is the limit for what's going to happen with this young man. He is so disciplined in what he does in a round of golf. He's got a great mind in the way that he approaches the game and how he advances the golf ball to point A to point B. He sees this golf course 3 shots in advance. It's just kind of like it's right there in front of him. Reminds me of an old school pool player who he's already made all the shots, and now just has to go ahead and just sink the next one because he set himself up perfectly for the next one. It's impressive.
Adesso come si chiamano le cannonate.
It's a fairway finder for sure.
Già.
Prendi ispirazione dal Cobra.
Va bene, lo farò.
Second shot here on the 11th.
No, tiro di merda. Che tiro del cazzo.
What a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich.
No, forse non è detto. Ah no, però no.
Oh, that's a great shot and a birdie opportunity coming up here at the 11th.
4 giocatori stanno guardando. E che è?
And this one is for his par. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Looks to be going with the 6 side.
Sai quanta gente c'è di live? Siete in 4.
Ma che stai a dire?
Sì, 4 persone stanno a guardare.
That was special.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
Ma sono troppo famosi.
Magari.
Oh, 4 persone è buono.
We can't make them all. Go tap it in.
Esatto.
Why don't we catch up with Will
Adesso mi dice
Zalatoris?
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is
Guarda, vero.
behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Ma te in teoria te dovrebbe far vedere, se guardi bene te lo fa vedere.
A me non mi viene niente.
Dove c'è scritto spettatori in quanto siete in live.
Non mi dai spettatori a me, non sto scritto.
Tipo guarda sullo schermo, tipo promuove il mouse.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Well, this one's right at the pin. A wonderful shot, a chance for birdie here on the 13th. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
All right, down the hill here, gotta be gentle.
Manco uno dice.
No?
Non è buggato, dice sto.
Perché dice non erano entrati qua?
That was a gallant attempt. And this putt coming up for
Perché ho
his
messo tipo golf e ps5.
Currently in first position. It's
Ecco,
time
ora
to tee
dice
off
2.
here at the 14th hole.
Mamma che cannonate che ho tirato. Adesso finì che là adesso ho 60.000 persone.
Mamma mia, ho abbandonato tutto per fare questi carica.
Oh, well played.
Fai bene.
Sitting at -4.
No, troppo
Currently in the
lungo.
lead. Yeah, that one's looking good.
Troppo lungo, troppo storto. Palle.
Oh, stop it. What a shot.
You know what? That deserves a golf clap.
Is Will Zalatoris. Oh, I thought that one was going in.
Che l'ha risciata.
Let's catch up with the current proceedings. This putt is of 9 feet.
Little birdie looking here.
Right over the spot they were looking at.
Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard. And that will take him to 5 under. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last.
No,
Let's see
ho
if they can
tirato
deliver another one.
corto. Dio Cristo. Tirato troppo corto. No,
Playing within their comfort zone there.
Made birdie on the last. Looking for a second in a row here.
Devo ancora un po' di più.
It's just about 3 feet away. Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh my, how about that for a par?
And now this is why you can never get comfortable, even if you're leading a PGA Tour pro. This is what they do. They mean business.
Stepping up to the 16th tee now.
This hole is so important at this critical time. Go for it, lay it back. How much do you trust your swing?
Well, you can see why he's leading. That was a shot of high caliber.
No, sono andato troppo corto. Sì, è vero.
That was a little bit of a misfire, I'd say.
Missing a shot there, they will definitely be upset.
Oddio, è un po' dura rispetto qua,
Oh, what a shot.
No, ma l'ho già messo così. 2 o 3 volte l'ho già messo.
Big par saver coming up for this fella. Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. Well hold.
Yeah.
Our current leader is up by 3 shots.
2 holes to go, Luke.
Non
Can
devi
they
buca
hang
300
on?
gol.
Well, Rich, don't know about you, but my eyes are wide open standing here on the 17th tee of Old Marina Golf Club.
Every player is going to be salivating to get here. This could be the easiest hole by a long shot on this golf course. The fairway, massive, most generous fairway out here. Second shot, a little bit uphill, but let's face it, just 506 yards, slightly uphill. I promise you, every player in this field is thinking eagle and nothing but.
Che ora qua io non devo
And here we are with the third shot. Now a 3-shot lead over the field.
Spaccati per terra, bella, fai un buco. Ecco, bravo, non fare.
Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader. Playing their 5th shot. Let's return to live play now. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup.
This one's dialed in. You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today. And that will take him to 6 under. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. And now this player tees off their final hole of the event with the lead. Time for the second shot on the 18th.
Poteva andare meglio.
That's nicely done. And this putt for the tournament. Oh, just missed. Hopefully they won't take that too badly. There's another chance here to close out the victory. Oh, so close. Oh, super effort that. Holds the putt to win it all.
Absolutely. It's hard to believe that this player's already got 4 victories on the season. Top of the game right now. It's impressive.
Ok, Antonio vinto.
And Rich, I think you mentioned earlier that this player was your favourite. Well picked.
Listen, it's not a hard pick, is it? This player has consistently been there all season long. There's no reason why not to pick them to win. They just make me look smart. That's about it.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich B and the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time.
Ma sei un golfista professionista.
Sì, resterò.
Golfista pro. Stai comprando cosa?
Sto tornando come fare
Sesso.
cassetto. Bene. tu stai ancora a guardare?
Ah,
Allora c'è anche un altro che sta guardando, che dice che sono più in due.
vero.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open is about to begin. Hello, I'm Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beam, who's in the booth. And it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi, Luke and Rich. Looking forward to following these two players again as they reignite their rivalry. I have a feeling we'll be in for some more exciting golf as these two battle it out.
Rich, how do you see it?
Finau won their last matchup, so I expect some fierce competition today.
Well, it will be interesting to keep an eye on this one right throughout this event. Rich, what kind of mojo do you think this player's got after winning in their last start?
This player has more confidence, I believe, than any other player in the field at the moment. This should be another good week for him.
He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. So it'll be a par to start their round.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole play.
He's in a share of 5th position. The second, a short par 4, one that the players like to take on these days, Rich. A good birdie look here.
They do. It used to be where you laid back on top of the hill and took a wedge, 9-iron sometimes for your second shot. But a lot of players now are challenging that bunker down the right-hand side, getting as far down there as possible, and just having a flick with a sand wedge in for their second.
Oh, I didn't see this as possible. What a shot.
Oh,
absolutely flushed. 20 feet to the hole.
Oh, you know you want to.
That's a long-range bomb, and with it, puts extra strain on the person chasing behind them. Some lovely momentum for this player, moving up the leaderboard. There are so many stunning golf holes on this entire property. And this third, the par 3 downhill, certainly one of the elite holes on the course.
It might be stunning to look at, but it is painful. Can be extremely painful to play. Downhill all the way. When they tuck the pin over on the left-hand side, forget about it. Never hit it there. Only when the pin is on the center or the right part of the green should you be taking dead aim. Other than that, center of the green all day long.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
Ouch, that hurts. Just a 4-footer remaining.
This is what they have left for a par.
Yeah, good putt. Well hold.
This player is putting for fun.
Currently 1 under for the day. One of the hardest holes on the entire property is the par 4 4th, Rich. It is a strong, demanding hole right from tee to green.
Very picturesque, this 4th hole. Pacific Ocean directly to the golfer's left-hand side. Don't be sucked in by the views, however, you want no part of that. And you certainly don't want any part of that fairway bunker down the right-hand side either. Find the fairway, and you've got a good chance of knocking it on this green in 2. Be wary, though. Anything long and left on this green is no good.
Opting for the hybrid, I think.
Nice out the rough here.
A sensational shot and a chance for a birdie here on the 4th. Oh, what a super shot.
That hole looks double the size for this player this week.
Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Oh, almost went in. And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. There's a real premium on your tee shots here at Torrey Pines South Course, keeping ball in fairways critical, and that is illustrated also by the par 4 5th.
This fairway cambers from left to right, which helps a fade on this hole. However, don't get too overzealous and pull it, because that fairway bunker down the left, that sees a lot of action. Second shot is a green that pitches back towards you from back to front. That's got a lot of movement over on the left-hand side.
Yep, solid connection. This is looking good. What a shot from that nasty lie. Should be proud of that.
Trying to get 2-3 under par with this putt.
This for a birdie run.
Just 3 feet to the cup. Oh, see, that line was looking good, wasn't it?
Spacco il joystick.
Yep, well hold for bogey. Rich, there are a number of strong holes on this outward half, but the par 5 6th, the players are definitely thinking birdie here. It's all set up by the tee shot.
Che puttane che
nice reprieve this par 5. Just a little bit dogleg from left to right. Keep it shy of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and almost every player will give it a go in two. This is a 3-tiered green with a low area over on the left-hand side that sees a lot of action.
Around 110 yards to go. Just a stroke behind the leader. This is one of those great ball striking displays. Fairways and greens. A pleasure to watch.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
Okay, let's get back to the action. And this putt to move into a share of first place. That's frustrating. And that should secure the par on this one. Just one off the lead after that hole. The par 4 7th, a little dog leg left to right. Again, positioning of the tee is key.
This fairway slopes pretty good from left to right. Players want to start it out at the fairway bunker down the left-hand side and just hit a gentle fade off of that. Second shot here is to an elevated green. Don't go long whatsoever here. That's when the barranca and the canyons come into play.
Yeah, nicely played.
Already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
And back to the play, shall we? Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. If it's up, it could be in. Just didn't drop. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. We head up the hill away from the ocean here at the 8th hole, Ridge. A lovely par 3, but all the challenges in the green.
It is. It's very wide, not very deep. Players going in there with kind of mid-irons to short irons. Uphill the entire way. Difficult to get it on that back level when they stick the pin all the way on top.
This hole is a long par 5.
I think the challenging part about it, Luke, is it's just straight away. You have to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and a straight third shot to find the green in 3. It really is just that simple and straightforward. The green does have 2 tiers on it, but for the most part, Luke, it's an inviting third shot.
Tutte storte, madonna, tutte storte. Madonna, c'è la madre morta, cioè.
Penny, how bad is this lie?
It looks like they have a good lie here in the sand.
Let's see if we can get this one up and down for the par.
Del merda, brucia.
Ooh, that almost went down. Well, this would be a great par putt if you can make this. There it is. And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Players setting up, trying to get up and down from the bunker. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Lovely position for our leader here, Rich. Out in front, but a few holes to go.
Yeah, I like the position. I like being out in front. It forces the other players to come catch you. I like their position.
Capito? Like it came out of a cannon.
Ho capito. Questa è città.
Sì, c'hai i capezzoloni lui. No, tipo non ho prima entrato in 4.
At this stage, currently in top spot.
Niente, oh, io no, ma che cazzo hanno ste palle, porco dio, tutte a destra me vanno. Tutte, eh? Ce ne fosse uno che andasse dritto.
And if they didn't have their rival Tony Finau's attention before, they certainly do now. What an approach shot.
A birdie putt awaits. That was a gallant attempt. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Now leading by 1 shot. There aren't too many easy holes here at Torrey Pines South, but the course certainly gets tougher as we head to the par 3 11th.
This green from the back tee looks minuscule. There's just not a lot of room on the front of it. Even the back section, which it does get a little bit wider, it still is very small. A massive shelf, top left. If you get it up there, happy days for you. If not, just find the green, 2-putt, make 3, move on.
Ma fermati, però puttana. Fermati, fermati. Non si ferma mica.
This is one of those lengthy putts. Good one just to get close. Ooh.
Dai, ha dato 2 punti.
No, that's too bad. It was on a good line. Oh dear, this next putt now for double bogey. And now over to Tony Finau.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And that'll drop him down to even par now. We head to the 12th hole. This par 4 is as big and as strong and as tough as you find anywhere on the PGA Tour.
This is about as tough a hole as you're going to find anywhere on the planet. Prevailing wind coming right back into the players. You just have to step up and hit a solid tee shot to find the fairway. From there, you're going in with a mid to long iron, sometimes even a hybrid, to a green that sits just above you. Not a ton of movement, but enough from back right to front left to make you think.
Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Firm, back, up the hill. This will be a good one.
Putting for birdie. Well, that's a nice line. A well holed, he'll take the birdie. And that will take him to 1 under. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. All right, Rich, the par 5 13th, so much has been said about it. I'm interested in your thoughts.
This is one of the most interesting par 5s you'll ever play. If you hit a good tee shot, find the fairway, and you have the opportunity to reach, then happy days. But if you don't find the fairway or can't reach, now you've got to lay up into a low area where you're going to have a third shot that's absolutely blind. This third shot could be one of the most difficult third shots on the PGA Tour, bar none.
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
You're going to need 1 or 2 clubs more because this green is sitting up.
Well, that's comfortably on the dance floor. Well played. A nice approach shot there. Pin high inside the range. Oh, so close. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. That's a disappointing par in the end after such a terrific shot in. And now that finds him in first place. Tee shot is looking good here. Well, with a pocket full of FedEx Cup points over the last half a dozen starts or so, this player certainly has been delivering consistent results and pushing for wins or winning, Rich. Do you expect that to continue here this week?
Luke, absolutely. Week in and week out, this player has consistently performed at the highest level. I got to believe he's a lot of people's favorites to win this tournament.
Ouch, that hurts. Putting for a par here. And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Getting ready to play their third. And that's a touch of class. Terrific little chip.
Great touch.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. We stride across the 15th, Rich, and we talk about strong par fours. This is another one.
As big as 12 was, Luke, this is almost twice the size, if you can imagine it, with a tiny landing area out there. This is possibly the meanest hole on this golf course. Not hardest, meanest. If you've walked off with par on this hole, job well done, my friend.
Not the result they were after there. And here we are with the third shot. He leads the field by a stroke. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Well, out of the bunker and onto the green, but still a fair bit of effort to go here. If he makes this, he'll save his par. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Yeah, he's been prowling around this one. It's 11 foot out. This will be a good bogey.
Ma che cazzo scrivi? Ma perché scrivi Bubble Minchies? Vero Ernest? Oh.
Looking really good, this one. Okay, steady now. This next putt for double bogey. And the putt drops, now one over, heading down the stretch.
And just a few holes remaining. Let's see what they can produce.
Unfortunately, moving down the leaderboard, that's not the direction to be heading. 16th, the last of the par threes on this golf course, but it's not an easy one.
This is underrated difficult. The green is big in size, but it plays awfully small because there's really small sections to this green. The front, the back right, and the top left. If you find the right section, job well done. If you don't, it's going to be a difficult two-putt, to say the least.
So might need to sit. Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty. And now over to Tony Finau.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
If you're going to put your foot down, this is as good a time as any. Just taking a look at this one, Rich. Do you think it's makeable?
Look, I really don't think this is going to happen, but you know what?
Before,
and it could happen again.
Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. A great opportunity here for him to drop this putt and get closer to the lead.
One of the good guys out there, Luke. I am hoping for this one to fall.
Sitting at 1 over for the day. The penultimate hole at Torrey Pines South is not a long par four, but the danger lurks everywhere.
They moved this fairway to the left alongside the canyon a few years ago, which really enhanced the beauty, but also the fear of this hole. You have to challenge the left-hand side because the bunker down the right is really no good. From there, the green, it tilts from back to front, mostly with a really low section over there on the left-hand side. However, it still is a promising birdie opportunity.
This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker. Just one stroke off the lead. This looks to be hit pretty well from where I'm standing. That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Putting for a par now.
I really hope this one drops for him.
And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. That one's heading down Broadway.
Tu vedi i negri le banane.
Mi vedo sul coso, mi vedo sulla
Four
TV.
victories so far this season.
Oddio.
Che vergogna. Niente, guarda che mi va in acqua, guarda che mi va in acqua.
Right into the water on that one.
Vaffanculo, va.
Time now for the fourth shot. Currently a shot off the lead.
Bel tiro. Sì.
And this putt is for a final score of 73. And that will conclude his tournament to date.
Banane negre.
There was no doubt this player was one of the players to watch this week, but ultimately, Rich, unable to get the victory.
One of the best players in the game, but just couldn't quite get it out of second gear this week. You know, day late, dollar short, however you want to look at it, didn't get the victory.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.
Che non mi risulti le palle? Dragon Red.
Rispondi.
Se potrei rispondere proprio, mi parla.
Oddio. Se non mi bannano a me che sto scrivendo queste cose, te possono bannare a te.
Ma io sono proprietario del profilo.
Io la gente scrive in live, tu devi rispondere.
Cazzo vuole?
Clicca sull'ultimo link.
Questo schiaffo è stato schiaffo. Guarda che faccio bene mi spremo e gioco più. Capito? Barack Obama.
Dimmi. Ho capito, ho capito. Ho capito, ho capito, ho capito, ho capito, ho capito.
Non sei sicuro? Penso che sia un po' ignorante. Senti, senti. Sta pulendo.
Guarda sto video, guarda.